Hello and welcome into my YouTube channel, Daniel J Illustrates, hosted by me. And this is a painting that I have done before, or drawing I have done before. I'm revisiting an old 90-minute art challenge. I attempted it twice already. I thought I had only attempted it once. But then I looked back at the videos and yeah, I have had one attempt at it and then I did it, redraw it again because I didn't kind of like the results. And then now I've gone in a couple years later and repainted it again. And it was just an image I found on my PC somewhere, and I was like, yeah, I'll go for this one. So I wanted something that I had done in the past that I could repaint and draw for a 90-minute art challenge. So I could visit old drawings and kind of just level up in them and level up in the skills and see where things are going, I guess. Um, if I have improved in my skills in the last like so many years and um, that kind of thing. I definitely feel like with this third attempt at it, it's better. It's not exactly kind of what I call happily finished, like ticked off the list. But I mean, I kind of enjoy just doing these 9 minute art challenges. And because of the 90 minutes, I don't get the full extravaganza of like a, final polished piece, you know? But it's enough time to get a good quality, um, decent attempt at it, you know? So it gives me something out of it, enough detail, enough attempts at it at trying to draw this. I think I'm not too sure. I haven't fully watched the previous videos, and I can't remember. But I think with this one, I spent more time on the drawing phase. I spent at least 45 minutes. Um, yeah, just over 45 minutes on the actual drawing and trying to get the positioning and everything right. So I think compared to the other ones, I've gotten that a little bit better than the previous two attempts. Um, I'd be interested to see them side by side, what they look like. But yeah, just trying to really improve here, rather than keep on drawing new and different things. I thought revisit a new thing for now, or revisit an old thing, and just try to get better. I probably maybe I could pick something I've recently done in the last few months or few weeks or so, um, as well, and just trying to improve on those. I think it really helps to keep on drawing something over and over again, versus like drawing heaps of different things. Um, because it's like a skill set. If you focus down on one thing you're learning, one thing um, you're focused on, you'll get better at that. Whereas if you spread out and do little bit of this, little bit of that, little bit of that, you will only slowly gain a little skill in each one. And then it will, you're only little levels on each one. And it won't be, you won't kind of, there won't be just one skill that levels up. There will be heaps of skills that level up slightly, but they won't, um, you know, you'd have to spend a lot more time slowly leveling up each level and stuff like that, and it'll take, for ages. Whereas if you, um, but then yeah, it's like a leveling up game or something, you can, in some games, you can just focus in on, say, your HP or your strength or something for a little while, and that will help you progress in the game because yeah, you're with more HP, you can take more hits and you can survive a little bit longer in the fight. With a bit more strength, you can do more damage. With more defense, you take less damage, kind of thing. So, um, So I do think, I love drawing animals, and that's the kind of thing that I constantly improving on. So doing these drawings, the 90-minute art challenges, does help a lot um, in doing that and leveling up those skills. But most the pieces I have done in the past have been like animals or creatures or some sort. I have done like some cloudy scene as well. I've done some human portraits in the past. Um, so yeah, it'd be interesting what I pick next. But yeah, I definitely want to improve my skills. Yeah, keep creating. That's the one. But yeah, this dog, like I said, I've attempted it 3 times. I think. I think. I'm not sure if I did that back then, but I usually like have a week or a bit. I don't think I did because that was kind of a weekly schedule, I think, back then. Um, where with every 2 weeks having a video like this, I sometimes for the first week do a few drawings of my 90-minute art challenge, and then keep drawing that, and then from there do the actual 90-minute art challenge. So I've kind of had some attempts before it. Um, yeah, but that's why I didn't. I just went delved into it, which was good, even though I had done 2 attempts, years ago. Um, but yeah, I still feel like I did well in this drawing. Looking at it now, yeah, I don't mind it. I just have fresh eyes for it, because I've stepped back. I've let the exports and everything go, and come back and watch myself paint it again. So it's kind of fresh eyes in that sense. Um, it's hard to when you're painting and you're painting it, and then yeah, and then you like just look at all the kind of negative points. But if you step back, you can go away, save your image, then look at the image again, then you'll notice, oh yeah, it's looking good. Or I can see where I'm going wrong. Like I feel like possibly he needs a little bit more space on that top of forehead. Or it just needs to be pushed a little bit towards his eye. Like it's a little bit off, just a little bit. But these things I can notice a little bit better now that I've attempted it 3 times at least. So with attempting things at least once or twice, you do, each time you kind of cutting things off the list, you know. So you slightly are improving on it. You are ticking off things that are looking right, and then you can slowly cut down on how much you are getting wrong, what is going wrong in here. So each time you paint it, you are slowly um, getting more accurate because you are cutting down those points, and that's just the way I create stuff. Um, or attempt to draw things is how I keep drawing it, and then there's each drawing I do of it, it's slightly getting rid of all the little errors I'm making each time. Um, and sometimes you don't notice it in the first time because you're just trying to jot down the size of his eyes or the size of his nose, or the size of his mouth or the size of his collar. And there's so much going on that and then you've already jotted it down for the second time. You come in the second time, you jotted those down, you got those accurate. Then you can work on the next parts that are more you need more accuracy on, or things like that. So that's kind of what happens when you keep drawing and drawing things over and over again. Yeah, and hopefully this helps you. Keep drawing, keep creating, and see you in the next video.